Good morning and welcome to another edition of Little Cacking's Racing Review Show. On the panel with me today is racing enthusiast and form analyst Dean Moses. Welcome, Dean.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy yesterday's races, mate?
Fantastic.
That's great. Did you win though?
Broke even.
Okay, that's good. It's always good to break even. Also, I'd like to thank Elizabeth Lane for allowing us to use her Pfeffel Heights agency to host a show. It's the best tab in the West, there's no doubt about it. And remember, always gamble responsibly. I'm trying to say that with a straight face. Okay, the first race we'll do today is the George Main Stakes at Group 1 level, which has catapulted More Joyous into Cox Plate. Well, not favouritism, but certainly into the limelight there, mate. She's going fantastic. What were your thoughts on her, buddy?
Well, what more can you say about More Joyous that Corey Brown actually hasn't already said? Look, she's an exciting 4-year-old mare. She took on the season weight for age performers yesterday and practically made them look second rate. She's got breathtaking acceleration and she just seems to find that extra gear when it's needed. I think we're in for a fantastic Cox Plate. The clash of More Joyous, So You Think, Shootout, Who Got You and Typhoon Tracy. We've got some really exciting racing ahead of us. With the place getters, I thought Trusting sort of found his best again yesterday.
What's the go with that horse?
On the Cameron run, you wouldn't have had it yesterday, but it just seems to have found another leg.
Can horses have like the chromosome missing? This horse is one of those horses there's got problems. He's got mental issues.
I think it is mental issues, but on that Cameron run, that was a shocking run. And yesterday, I don't know where that run came from, but
he's improved 20 lengths off the Cameron.
Most definitely, and you think it's put it back into Epsom contention.
Can this horse ever be in any contention for any race? Because he just doesn't win.
He doesn't, but on that run yesterday, he's got to be thereabouts.
Alright, well, I hope for his connections. I mean, the Thompson, Patnack have had a great run this week, but I don't know about Trusting. Whenever he's down in the weight and looks like a race he can win, he's sort of nothing. And yesterday you don't expect it to compete against those horses, and it runs a bottler. So
exactly.
If they can get it right, he's obviously a horse with a lot of ability. Definitely. Anything else, mate?
I thought Empire's Choice ran a very gallant race. I'm thinking a race like maybe the Metropolitan could be a race that they're looking at for Empire's Choice. I know it's currently $51 at fixed odds betting. And if
this morning?
Yep. And
Get on.
And if Team Cummings decide to go that way, I think it's going to be very, very competitive.
Okay. Yeah, look, More Joyous. I remember doing a write-up on the site after she'd won the very first race, a 2-year-old race. May have been, I can't remember the race she won, mate, but it was I think just a 2-year-old handicap at Rose Hill on debut, where she's won by 5 lengths, and I remember writing back then it was probably the most dominant 2-year-old win I'd seen since probably seeing Luskin Star win its races. I just have a massive rap on this man ever since she was a 2-year-old filly. It's taken a while for her to realise that potential. Obviously she's out of a Oaks winning mare, and it's taken a while for her to mature and strengthen, and she's come back physically strong this time, whereas before she'd always looked greyhoundish in appearance, but she's got everything together now, and the connections are reaping the rewards. She's, she won a weight for age race at Group 1 level yesterday, and she looked fantastic. Doing it at Cox Plate is a totally different kettle of fish. I'm not sure, as good as she is, whether she's going to be able to compete with So You Think. He's in another. At this stage, I just think he's in another level altogether. But she's the best we have in Sydney, that's for sure. And as for the other weight for age, you've covered the Trusting and Empire's Choice, but of the other performances, I thought Thessie has a lot of other days. Dan Lee, well,
seems to have lost his zip.
He's lost something. He's just not there. Black Piranha's better suited to handicap conditions. That's it really. There's nothing really else in the race. I think Snappy Halo will probably improve once it gets down to handicap conditions in a faster run race as well. But I think all kudos to More Joyous, really. It's the only one you want to follow out with weight for age in this race, isn't it?
Definitely.
That's the George Main.